Hey guys, my name is Janetta Yusufovich, and for my speech this week I wanted to go ahead and pay tribute to my late grandfather. Unfortunately, actually all four of my grandparents are dead, so both my grandmas and both my grandpas. My grandpa that I'm paying tribute to today, his name was Jamo, and he died 2 years ago in January. He was the last grandparent I had alive, so he was the last grandparent that passed away. My grandpa was not the best husband or the best father. To me, however, my grandpa was, well, my grandpa, and to me he was the best grandpa in the whole entire world. Even though I knew what kind of situation my mom grew up in and I knew what my grandma had gone through, like none of those things I'd ever witnessed myself. So they were just things that I knew about. To me, my grandpa was someone that I could watch TV with. He was someone that would pick me up from daycare every day, and I would sit in that little like baby car seat thing in the back of the bike, and we would go get ice cream or we would get a hot dog, and like eventually we would go home, and then he would let me stay outside and play with the other kids as he was, working around his car or talking to someone. I can't tell you what kind of friend he was. I didn't know a lot of his friends, but from just what I've heard, he was a much better friend than he was a dad or husband. My grandpa himself came from a rough past, and his mom died when he was little, so he didn't really have anyone to guide him through life. Both of his parents died when he was really young, and he was kind of bounced around a lot from grandparents and aunts and uncles. Nobody really wanted to take him in and actually properly raise him. So when he was a teenager, he actually left home and explored Europe. He traveled all over the place. Probably has a million kids out there somewhere. If you're one of them, hello. But eventually he did come back home, and that's when he met my grandma and got married and had kids. He's never gone to school. He never never had a proper education. But he was a good communicator, and he knew how to talk to people, and he also knew how to talk his way into situations and out of situations. That he was able to communicate with people and make friends with people really easily. My grandpa, who had no high school degree, no college degree, had one of the best and easiest jobs at one of the biggest employers in our entire country. And his job literally, he was a supervisor, and all it involved was pushing buttons and logging things into the system. Well, he wasn't the best in some areas. He wasn't the best husband, and he wasn't the best father. He was a great grandpa. One of the things that I will always miss is the fact that neither one of my siblings got to experience having him as a grandpa.